What's good, chat? My name is Fendler, and this is a Marvel Rivals character showcase in 5 minutes or less. I hope you enjoy. Next up is none other than Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. I probably saw the Scarlet Witch the most out of any single DPS character. I would say 90+% of games that I played had Wanda somewhere in there, and it was for good reason. Wanda Maximoff is adept at harnessing formidable chaos magic, casting hexes with the power to twist and reshape reality itself. Energy, space, and matter are mere playthings in the hands of Scarlet Witch. I love that they gave her a 1 out of 5-star difficulty to use because, as you'll see once we get to abilities, her default fire is once you hit once, you can kind of close your eyes, and as long as that reticle doesn't get too far off of your enemy, you're going to keep doing damage here. Scarlet Witch, obviously, in the duelist / DPS class. If we click over here to her lore, Wanda Maximoff's ability to manipulate chaos magic makes her one of the most powerful living beings in the universe. As the Scarlet Witch, she seeks to harness that chaos, restoring some semblance of order to a world that is constantly on the brink of destruction. Since a time stream entanglement, chaos magic is one of the few forces holding the threads of reality together. Should her powers fail, the Scarlet Witch truly believes that this universe will disintegrate. Along with everyone in it, it is fate she refuses to allow, no matter the cost. Dramatic. You gotta love it. Once we click over here to cosmetics, they did a cool thing with Scarlet Witch. They let you keep a skin. If you were able to get to level 30 in the closed alpha battle pass, here's her original Marvel Rivals skin. I mean, all the Rivals original art just looks so good. But if you were able to get level 30 in that battle pass, you earned the Moonlit Witch. Little color inversion / kind of white colorway. Looks great again. One of the few permanent aspects of the game you'll be able to carry over into, I assume, the closed beta, but we're told the full game when it drops as well, the Moonlit Witch. So if you see someone out there with the Moonlit Witch, you know they were in deep to the alpha. When we click over here to her abilities, Chaos Control is her default. Now, you're not going to see it in this example here, but you will keep doing damage even if the cursor leaves the enemy. Now, you can't just straight turn around and keep your hand on RT expecting to do any damage. That's not necessarily how it works, but you get a nice little buffer room as far as where that cursor is. As long as you can keep it pretty close, you're going to keep doing damage. Her Mystic Projection is kind of one of her dodge / traversal abilities. It really is not very long, but a good way for Scarlet Witch to get out of trouble when she needs to. Her Dark Seal, another kind of immobility type of mine that you can leave out there. It'll do a little bit of damage, but these red bubbles on the arena floor, when you run into them, they'll freeze you for a split second, and that's really all Scarlet Witch needs to lock in, hit that Chaos Control, and just start sapping you. You can use A to fall slowly. They're calling it telekinesis, so a little bit of you could call it a float mechanic there. Her secondary shot is the Chthonian Burst. She has 4 of these before she needs to kind of take a second to, you should call it reload, I suppose, for big damage plus a little bit of splash. As you can see in the example, even hitting the middle Punisher is doing a little bit of damage to those guys on the side. She has a passive ability here as well. She can team up. The Scarlet Witch can infuse chaos energy into Magneto to enchant his great sword. Team-ups were one of the more OP factors of the alpha. I'm excited to see what these will look like once they introduce a couple more of them. And her ultimate Chaos Control is going to give me nightmares after the alpha. I will tell you what for. And her ultimate Reality Erasure is going to give me absolute nightmares. And her ultimate Reality Erasure is going to give me absolute nightmares. Oh, there goes the audio cue. I'm going to hear that in my dreams. An area of effect, big blast attack. You can hit Scarlet Witch while she's kind of winding up for this. After you hear the audio cue, you see she kind of goes like red orbs. She's even harder to see when you're her opponent. But man, oh man, a big area of effect. You might see the ult get nerfed just a little bit by the time we get to the real game, but I don't know. 1-star difficulty, great DPS, one of the more used characters in the alpha, the Scarlet Witch. And there was your Marvel Rivals character showcase in 5 minutes or less. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Fend. You've been great. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.